everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I am sitting here messing around with some fall DIYs that I'm doing, and I thought I would share this one with you guys. This one's going to be everything from the Dollar Tree. I picked up a whole bunch of these cute little pumpkins that they have there this year. They have a whole bunch of different ones, different colors, different sayings, and I wanted to get started on this before these things disappear, because you know, once Dollar Tree seems to run out of this stuff, you're not going to see them again until hopefully they come back next year, because I really like these a lot. But I wanted to change this one up a little bit just to make it more like a kind of like a farmhousey type thing, but not really. I don't have a lot of farmhouse decor in my house, but I just wanted to do something different with this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, because I'm going to use some jute string on here, and I really don't want this on here. So it's just hot glued on, and you can just pull that right off. And then this sticker is really stuck on here good, and I'm not even going to bother taking this off, because I'm going to decorate this side, and I'm going to use some of this wood grain paper that I got at Michael's, and this one's called Thin Whitewash Wood, and they have some really pretty wood papers there. There's all different kinds, so if you don't like this kind, there's tons of other choices there. So all I did with this is I took my pumpkin, and the side you want it on is the side you really want to put down on the bottom of the paper, and I just traced it out, and then I cut it out, and I just have this little block of wood here, paper, and I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on the back of this. Let me make sure I got it the right way, because it may not fit exactly if I have it wrong. Alright, that looks good. So, I always like working with a brush. You could use a sponge brush or whatever you want to use, but I'm just going to use my little, I don't know where I got this brush from. Oh, I got this from Michael's, because it is a Craft Smart brush, and that's where I get them from. So I'm just going to put a bunch of glue on here, and then I'm just going to spread that around nice and evenly. Make sure you get it good around the edges. But you know, you don't want enough so when you put your paper on, it's going to ooze out. And if you want to try, if you have like some Goo Gone or something, you might be able to get that label off. But putting the paper on here, you're not going to see it, so I'm not going to worry about it this time. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my paper and glue that on top, like so. Alright, so there. So now you have a nice little wood pumpkin, and we're going to decorate that up. So I'm going to make a little jute bow. Actually, I'm going to make two, because I'm going to put one on this side. I'll show you the one that I already made. This is my little jute bow that I'm going to use on here. And I'm going to put one on this side, and then I'm going to put one on the other side. So if you want to flip it around and keep your saying, you can. If you don't want to, if you're not keeping it, you can just put it on the other side anyway. I mean the paper. Alright, now let me stop messing with that for a minute so it can dry. Alright, so then I have some jute string. I got this at the Dollar Tree too. This was in the garden section. I'm going to cut a little piece off here to use to tie it with. And then all I do to make these is I wrap it around my hand, and I want it kind of big, so I'm going to use the fatter part of my hand instead of the tips of my fingers for this one. So I'm going to wrap it around about 6 times. Just like that. And that's it. Then I'm just going to cut that off. And then get it off my fingers here, and then I'm just going to pinch it in the center. You want to keep your loops kind of straight so it'll look like a bow when you're done. And then I'm going to take my little piece that I had and just tie that in the center, and you'll be able to slide this. So if you don't tie it right in the center, it's not that big a deal. It'll slide either way. And just knot it real good. Make sure you really tug on it and get that nice and snug. There. And I can just slide this down. And that is that part of my bow. And like I said, depending on how big you want it, if you want it smaller, you can just do it by the tips of your fingers or just use 3 fingers, whatever, depending on how big you want it. Now for the bottom, for the little things to hang down, I'm just going to wrap this around, oops, let me get a piece to tie it. I'm just going to wrap this around 3 of my fingers here. I think that should be good. And I'm just going to do that like 3 times. Cut that off. And then just on the top of this one, I'm going to stick the string through here and make a nice little knot. You guys might have a different way of making these that's, you know, that you like to do better. This is just how I figured out to do mine. It's really simple. Okay, so now we got that knotted up real good. So we're just going to pull it down here in the center. And just take your scissors and cut those loops off. Now this string was really curly, so I'm just going to kind of go the opposite direction here to straighten them out with my fingernail. There. And I'm just going to put a little dot of glue back here and glue it right on the back of my bow. And I leave that stick up because it really does, you can cut that off if you want to once it's glued on there, but I'm going to be putting something over top of it, so I'm just going to leave it be. And then that is my little bow. And then when you put it on, you can trim it however long you want them. But that is how I make those. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this one. I'm going to put it right on its little stem here. Just like that. And now I got these acorns. Actually, I picked these up last year. I haven't seen these in the Dollar Tree yet, but they usually have these every year. And you get quite a few of them in here. I don't remember because I don't have the top piece, but I would say you get at least 10 because I've used some already and there's still quite a few left. I just don't remember exactly. So I just took a couple pieces of the string and I just glued an acorn on a piece of jute string. And then I'm just going to loop that. I want them a little offset like so. Try to get them going both in the same direction here. And I'm just going to knot it. Just to see how I want them to hang down there. I think that should be good. Alright, so I'm just going to put them together like that. And then we're just going to put it around the top little stem there. There we go. So we have our little acorns, and of course they turned the wrong way on me, but I can get them. Oops. There, just like that. And then I'm going to take, I have these little mums, they have the mini mums, they have all different colors. If I can get a bunch out here. They have like these really bright colors, and then they have more of the maroon, and I think I'm going to use this maroon one on here, I think. Or I might be putting this on the other side. I can't make up my mind if I want to put these on here or just a few berries to cover up my string up there. I don't know, it kind of looks cute with just the berries too. I have some that have more colors here. Where did you go? I did have 2 bunches of them here. I just flicked them somewhere. Well, I don't know where they just went. Anyway, but I think I just may put this one on the other side. And maybe I'll just put these berries over here. I don't know where those other ones went. This is driving me nuts. Alright. Anyway, we're going to use these berries. Maybe I'll just stick these on the front here. I think that flower's just a little bit too big compared to my acorns and stuff. So there, that is all I'm going to do to this side. I think that's really cute. I wonder if I can make these a little bit smaller if I trim them off. Well, that did work pretty good. I just kind of trimmed some of these down to make a smaller little flower. Actually, I could put some berries in that too. It was just a little bit too big. Cut this thing off. And when I pop these flowers off to use on something like this, what I do is I take the, let me get one here that has one. I just take a pair of scissors and I cut this off so it's more flat to put on something, and then just stick a little bit of hot glue down in that hole just so nothing falls apart on you. And that's what I did with this one. I already have the glue in there. So I think that's a good size. I like that. That actually did work. I didn't know if it was going to. But yes, I just cut it down and made a small one. Okay, so now on the other side I can put my other bow. I'll tuck that little knot up there. And this one I think I'm going to have to trim a little bit because I don't want to cover up the words on the other side. You know what? I am going to actually take these stuff out of here. I am going to take this whole little flower apart. And I think I'm just going to use this little bit here and some berries on it. Let's see how that looks. A little glue there to hold it together. I love tearing things apart and putting them back together. I don't know why, but I do it all the time. Just so it'll lay flat. Oh, that's cute. I like it. All right, and now I'm just going to stick a little berry in the middle there. Let's see. There's so many of these little berries. I did have some really colorful ones, and I don't know where they went. But I'm sure I'll find them once I'm done with the video. They have lots of these little bundles of berries and things at the Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. So let me pull that one off so it's not in my way. So I'm just going to take this little bunch of berries that I cut off of there, and I'm going to glue that right in the center of the flower. Oh, I like that. I think that's cute. So there. So then you still have this side that had this original saying on it, and then when you flip it around, you have your more farmhouse style, or whatever you want to call it, with your acorns. I still don't have them hanging the way I want them, but turn around now. Alright, so now I got to get this one up a little higher. But this is the idea, this is what I'm going to do with these, and I want this one up just a little more, but apparently I've glued that, so I'm going to have to do it from the inside here. But anyway, let me scooch that up a little bit. I'm just going to put a little piece of, or a little drop of hot glue in there to hold that up once I move it, and then I will clean up this mess and set it up here and see how cute it'll look with some fall decorations. Alright guys, there it is. I just set it here on a piece of paper. This is another design of the wood paper that they have at Michael's. I absolutely love that one too, but I just sat it on there for right now because I'm not ready to decorate for fall yet. I'm just trying to get some of this stuff together, so when I'm ready it's going up in a quick minute here. But these are the little wood blocks that I made the other day in a DIY. If you guys missed that, you can go ahead and check that out. I put that up just 2 days ago, I believe, and they're super cute too and really easy to make. But that is how my little fall pumpkin came out. And then, like I said, if you want to turn it this way, you can still keep it that way too, and you can mix it up. So there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little project. I just wanted to share with you guys what I was doing today, and now I am off to do some grocery shopping and all that fun stuff. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little project. I will see you all next time. Have a great day, everyone.